Their heartbeat, a thudding, independent variable that threads together breasts traveling up their slender neck, falling into what they call his Adam's apple, so hard that it bounces back as if to sound check, causing the graceful softness that moans through all tones to carry a certain thickness for any feeling body to witness the slickness of waves pulling back rocks. Such a tender depth, such a subtle jagged coarseness, light enough to float out gentle whispers, while still able to call out vibrations strong enough to disturb your very core. And their body holds what they call her menstruation, her uterus ready to create numerous seeds, to create universes, planetary bodies, galaxies, all starting between its cushy layers that it sheds each month when there's nothing yet to cushion yet, to keep the amount precise, the safest start to her brooding life. And her curves are long symbolic, but more defined along his biceps and calves and triceps than along her bottom and waistline. These things balanced in such equal distribution, the steadiness of the blend stand out more than the other body's artistic versions that utilize more the beauty in juxtapositions, earthly crayons amongst neons. Earthly crayons amongst neons. But that doesn't overshadow the fact bodies like theirs have been around for eons, and still reflect everybody's natural hormonal alliance. Testosterone and estrogen flexing their individual weights to shape all people's androgynies. And to them, this fact was a comfort, so much so that political segregations of divide and conquer created segregations to the point of self-segregation was painful. Picking one hormone over the other and then the other being silenced for life, to them, this was yet another system they couldn't obey, couldn't handle. Their body out of harmony like this, so distressing to them, they tore away the system's blue and pink margins. They became violent, unable to pick a side and stay silent, and in refusing to be told a place to go, the more they disturbed the status quo. The more sleeping sheep disturbed from their assigned cells, the more aggro they had to do with their body to fight against. The more she was he was she, the more my body was stretched from the he's they made from she's to then only feel the pulling of the she's they made from he's. So at every opportunity to reclaim the parts of my authentic self that they would take to divide into abstract pieces, to conquer into segregated colors of artificial blues and pink, I did. My body and me, grabbing back my parts from these artificial blues and pinks, my violet thriving. And in this utilizing each pink and blue space, our world is so splitting, until I ended up more authentic. The identity of authenticity in our time that is deemed underrated. Suddenly me it was overstated, inflated. My authentic balance is now magnified. For me something I began to glorify. And they will say, his chest is flat and hard but softened by her tissue. And they will say, her phallus with all her nerves and all his function. And I'll just join the two. And I wonder if they notice my curls as suiting as my curves. And I wonder if they will ever embrace wholeness within themselves and as a community, instead of having authentic selves living as best as they can through fragmented abstracts created from and for them by no one who truly knows them.